Hi, my name is Warren Brown. I'm the president of North Seattle College and the vice chancellor for educational partnerships within the Seattle College District. Sorry, I'm not able to physically be there with you today. Currently, I'm out of the country working on a partnership with a Russian university. I want to thank you all for attending this session and hope that you will share information both during and after this session that can serve as inspirations or tales of caution as you work on internationalizing your college. In this slide, I will share with you what are the attributes that can create a successful partnership with a foreign college or a foreign university. Partner schools need to understand that decentralization and local autonomy rules in the United States community colleges. To make these relationships truly faculty-driven, you should establish an international advisory committee across your campus. Doing so can provide an effective way for faculty to come forward and contribute to your college's goals. Foreign institutions appreciate knowing that you have both faculty and administrative advocates for internationalization efforts. On a different note, in many countries like the Russian Federation, you have government-run state colleges and universities. These centralized governmental structures go beyond directing course outcomes, but often the government serves as a accrediting body. Even countries that have private colleges, like the Russian Federation, there can be multiple regulatory agencies. These regulatory agencies can review particular documents within any university program. Any noted violation can lead to the government removing a license for a college or university. The concept of academic freedom, though rooted in the 19th century German education system, is uniquely North American. In the 1940s, the American Association for University Professors provided the modern framework for academic freedom. As colleges became more and more engaged in international activities, these protections of academic freedom are increasingly more difficult for community colleges to guarantee when sending faculty members abroad. Creating a United States satellite global campus may have more academic freedom than sending a single exchange faculty member abroad. If you're sending faculty members on foreign exchanges, it is important to know what academic topics are discouraged by the host college or university. If you're conducting a curriculum exchange, it is advisable that college administrators participate in those conversations to add a perception of college leadership condoning or approving the faculty member's content. If you are preparing a new program or exchange, it is important to recognize that there are different cultural mores that should be respected. Yet, if you find explicit restrictions on United States exchange faculty members' academic freedom, this should be brought up early in a partnership agreement. Administration needs to get assurances from their hosts about academic freedom faculty will enjoy at their institutions. What is a reward for partner institutions to engage with you? Prior to engaging in conversations with your partner institutions, gather a sense of what they may gain with an agreement with you. For example, in Russia, universities quantify how many international partnership agreements are signed. This data is then provided to the Russian government and to current and prospective students to show how engaged the university is with global learning. Both institutions need to get value from the arrangement. How would you measure that value can be very different, but you need to articulate it so that everyone is clear on the expectations. For example, if your sole reason for the partnership is to attract students from the partner country who will pay full tuition at your community college, then that is not truly a reciprocal relationship. Don't expect top-tier university partnerships abroad. Universities have an advantage over community colleges based on long histories of global partnerships. If you have a strong introductory conversation with a top-tier foreign university, be cordial, but also be suspicious. Sometimes foreign universities will seek competition from United States community colleges to gather the best deal for their university. Also, if you're marketing your college to foreign university partners, Note, status matters. Talk about your award-winning programs. If you're in Aspen College, talk about that. If you have Fulbright Fellows, mention that as well. Also, sharing data about the demographics within your inbound international program students would be of great value. Review possible templates that can be used as Memorandum of Understandings or partnership agreements. As a session handout, I'm providing a model partnership agreement between a university in Russia and one in the United States. Seek information if a given country sees these agreements as expressions of building relationships or as legal documents. Typically, in the United States, we tend to see these as legal documents or in legal terms. However, that is always not the case internationally. Again, in Russia, these are expressions of relationships and are documents that demonstrate their seriousness in being a global institution. It is important to have a staff member responsible for developing and managing these partnership agreements. To the extent that foreign university will also have a dedicated staff person that will greatly help your efforts. It is in this growth and volume and complexity of partnerships that push for the need of dedicated staff. However, according to the American Council on Education's mapping study, only about 30% of colleges indicated that they employ a staff member whose primary responsibility is developing and managing these international partnerships. Case studies at North Seattle College. I must first note that it is more common than not that you will have more failed partnerships or those partnerships that never truly get off the ground, but don't let that discourage your efforts. At North Seattle College, we have a growing partnership with Amur State University, which is in Russia, based on our shared interest in physics, science, and rocketry. With Kokuin University, which is in Japan, we send our advanced Japanese language students to their institution every year. In return, they do the same. We each agree to pay for the accommodations for the inbound students. This partnership started through a Japanese cultural mission in Seattle, and they were more interested in our location than our college. So it really doesn't matter how a partnership starts as long as you have a growing partnership. Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology, which is in Australia, began with our visit to their institution and showcasing our international business program. They had a similar program, and this relationship quickly blossomed into synchronous video instruction, and then to finding an institution on a third continent to share in an applied business program. I wish you great success and a fascinating journey as you find, build, and maintain your international partnerships. Good luck.